I don't want an echo. Now let me make sure I can hear you. Should be able to, but still want to double check. Got something in my throat. Got something in my throat. Robbie, say something. Got something in my throat. Robbie, say something. No. Nope. No, I didn't hear you. It was mine. It's the music, and it's picking up me talking to you, but.
Alright, it should be good now.
Alright, let me.
Alright, it should be good now.
Yep, good. Alright, cool. I'll start this up now, I guess. Alright. Alright, yeah. Played Devil May Cry 3. Yes. Actually, you know what, before we officially start, let me ask one thing. I never beat Devil May Cry 4. Did you beat it?
Yes, I did.
Is Nero the son of Virgil? Like, I was watching a lot of videos to prepare for this, and a good deal of people are saying that Nero is the son of Virgil, so I'm just like...
I'm gonna say, I don't know if there's anything official. I mean, I could look at... I'm gonna have to look it up while I'm talking or any day. It's heavily implied that he's the son of Virgil, but I don't think they ever come flat out and say, yeah, that's Virgil's son.
Okay. Yeah. I was just like, really? I didn't know. I mean, it explained some things, but also made me raise a few questions. But apparently, Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition answers some of those questions. Like I said, I never beat Devil May Cry 4, like, so I'm not sure. And then I come to find out that Devil May Cry 4 still takes place before Devil May Cry 2. Yeah, what the hell is going on with this timeline? Like, why? Oh my god.
It's some weird stuff.
Yeah. Alright, well, screw it, we're just gonna go ahead and kickstart it off. Ain't got nobody watching, but like I said, this will play as a video after we're done anyway, so doesn't matter. Alright guys, if you're with us live, if not, and you're watching this later on, we hope that you enjoy, but I'm Stefan from Xenophonema, here with my cousin, Heartless Prinny, aka Robbie, and we're here today to talk about Devil May Cry 5. Obviously, as you heard, as we already kind of started. while playing Devil May Cry 3. Arguably, to me, probably the best one. I love Devil May Cry 3. But, you know, some people like DMC for whatever reason. Whatever, we'll get into that later. So, alright. So, Robbie, we'll start with when you saw that trailer. How did you feel at first when you first saw the trailer? Yeah.
Okay. Well, when the trailer first came out, I was actually on my way home from work, and my sister texted me. She was like, "Hey, did you see the Devil May Cry 5 trailer?" I was like, "Nah, I ain't seen it yet, but I watched it when I get in the house." So in my mind, I'm like, "Cool, they finally making a Devil May Cry 5. It's about time."
Yeah.
But of course, in the back of my mind, I'm like, I hope they don't do nothing crazy like they done with DMC. When I first seen the trailer, I was pissed because hold on.
Yeah, I got you.
Some water real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, I was pissed because I'm sure, like a lot of people, I thought Nero was the other Dante. What they call him, Dante or whatever.
It apparently is Dino now, because it's the D of Dante and then Demo, whatever, that one. I don't know. I just heard it in a video, but we'll just say Dante. Yeah, Dante. It was Dante. Everybody will know what the hell we're talking about.
Yeah, well, I thought Nero was him, which was funny because despite the fact that in the opening scene, when he first appeared, when it started getting rolling, he revved the Red Queen. But I didn't see any of that. All I saw was Dante, because because Nero's hair was cut. I'm like, oh my god, these fools really did that. They fucking they fucking you know, brought him back after all the shit they got and everything. They still said, you know, they still brought him back or whatever. And I'm like, okay. I watched the trailer. Like I said, I was pissed. I didn't care about anything. I'm watching the trailer. The girl's cool, you know, whatever. I don't care about her. I'm just looking. And I watched the trailer the whole way through. I seen, you know, Dante at the end come through riding a bike. You know, I guess he coming back from hell. I don't know. Yeah. A lot of people saying that's the bike from Devil May Cry 2. I only played through Devil May Cry 2 once, and I don't know if you have, but it's just like what a lot of people say, that game is like complete shit. Like,
alright.
Bad game. But
you want to know the sad stuff? Yeah. You want to know the sad stuff real quick? I have beaten Devil May Cry. I have beaten Devil May Cry 3. I have never beaten Devil May Cry 2. I have never beaten Devil May Cry 4. Because I don't... Devil May Cry 2, I noticed right quick, this is not a game that I'm going to enjoy. Devil May Cry 4, just because I wasn't playing as Dante that much, I kind of fell to the wayside with that one. But it's funny.
Right.
I have a problem with the even games, but the odd games I enjoy the hell out of. It's funny. Even DMC, Dante aside, the gameplay was awesome. I will not take that away from that. The gameplay was awesome. But anyway, go ahead. Finish your point.
Yeah. Like I said, I want to get sidetracked, but...
Yeah.
I'll say this much. You're not really missing anything not playing that game. That game is... I'll just say this much. Even on the hard levels, it's stupidly easy just because of how overpowered the guns are. Like, you can literally go through that game guns blazing, use nothing but guns, and you'll more than likely find the easiest time that game. I mean, I could go on ranting about it, but we ain't talking about it.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah.
I watched the trailer. It's overdone. So I text my sister. I'm like, I can't believe they grown back like Dante. Like, what was they thinking? Everything. My sister was like, no, look at it again. That's Nero. And as soon as she said it was Nero, as soon as she said it was Nero, it clicked for me. I was like, that's right. He did rev the Red Queen in the beginning. So I'll go back and look at it. Now I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, that is Nero. And then I recognize the voice and everything. I'm like, yeah, that's Nero. That's Nero. I'm like, okay, so it's kind of like, sigh of relief. They didn't try to, you know, go against the grain and go against what people wanted. Well, a majority of people wanted. I know a lot of people did enjoy DMC, but you know, a lot of people wanted, you know, them to go back to the old style of Dante and Nero, maybe to a lesser extent. So watching it now, I can enjoy it. Because remember when I was talking to you earlier about it before, when we were playing Monster Hunter the other day, I was like, I like the trailer now. Just the fact that I know what I'm looking at, and I'm starting to hear the music. I'm starting to see the little details. You know, Nero got his robot arm now. The music sounds pretty good. It looks like they got a lot of his movesets from the previous game. It looks pretty fluid for now. I feel like the bosses are going to be, you know, big and crazy like they always are. But yeah, so that was basically my take. Like I said, I like Nero. Never had a problem with him. The girl Nico, she's okay with me. Like, I've read that a lot of people have problems with her because she's a stereotypical Southern, you know, gal engineer thing. And a lot of people have a problem with that. I personally don't, because, like, you know, it's whatever. Because it's not like she's going to be playable. She could be, but it's not like she's going to be. So it's neither here nor there. As long as she's not overly annoying or like trying to insert herself into the game, like, I want to do this, this, and this, but she ends up getting caught and you gotta go rescue her or something, like some dumbness like that, she's cool with me. So yeah, that was my thoughts on the trailer. First impressions, did not like it, but after I was corrected and really looked at it, loved the trailer ever since.
So, alright. Essentially, I know what happened. You were so scarred that as soon as you saw that haircut, you just went into a blinding rage. It's just like, no, no.
Well, yeah, because I played the demo of DMC through it. I didn't have the game. You know, some people would be like, well, you didn't play the whole game, so how can you hate on it so much? I hate it because the demo was trash. And by trash, I mean, I think it had 2 stages. One stage was like an action stage, another stage before the boss. The action stage was cool, I was fine with that. The boss, on the other hand, is stupid. It was stupid because it had that dialogue, which was like trashy written. It's like some 12, 13-year-old kid ruining it, trying to sound real tough and edgy because they're cussing at each other.
Oh, yeah.
The only part I remember is going back and forth, and then somebody was like, fuck you. And then he was like, no, fuck you. And then she was like, fuck you. He's like, no, fuck you. I'm like, is this really the game? Is this what I'm playing? I'm like, yo, this is terrible. So yeah, that immediately turned me off to the game. It wasn't the gameplay. I never said the gameplay was bad. Just that dialogue alone, and the character was already like, I wasn't really vibing with him like that. But that like totally turned me off from the game. I was like, no, I'm not getting it. I was going to get it, but I was like, no. After that, I'm not getting it. This is fucking stupid. Just off that. Like, you know me, I don't care about graphics or story that much, but that part right there, total turn on.
Yeah, I can see that. Like, alright, yeah, I can understand that. Like, when I played it, I mean, it was fun. I don't mind tweaking characters' personalities a little bit. I don't like it when they tweak it to the point where, you know, you can't recognize the character anymore. I can recognize some things of Dante and Dante, but for the most part, he is kind of his own character. I'm kind of like, I can't rock with this one, man. Like, it just... Alright, but whatever. Yeah, we getting sidetracked. We're talking about the good right now. We'll talk about the bad later.
Right.
Now, me, when I first saw the trailer, I was just happy that we were getting another Devil May Cry game. Because for the longest time, after DMC, I thought it was done. I really thought it was done. I was just like, people are complaining way too much for this game to survive another game coming out. But hey, we're here and we're getting it. You know, so I don't know, like, when I first saw the trailer, at first I was just like, what the hell is this? And then I saw on the van Devil May Cry. I was just like, yep, alright, I'm in. They already got my money. Like, Capcom is gonna be happy when they see my cash rolling in. They're just like, oh, we got them for Resident Evil 2 Remake and Devil May Cry 5. Good. But yeah, like, as soon as I saw it, I was kind of upset because I recognized right away, okay, it's Nero, and like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of Devil May Cry 4 and him, but I was like, alright, whatever. And then I saw Dante looking old but still badass, and I was like, right. I'm in. And I want to know, see, I don't see his sword in the trailer, so I'm just like, okay, are you even using the sword? Or is your bike somehow your weapon? I mean, it's Devil May Cry. I don't put anything past him as what the weapon can be, you know?
Right.
But, yeah, so overall, I liked the trailer. I was happy with the trailer. It definitely has me hyped for it.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with most of everything you said. Like I said the other day, I absolutely love the trailer right now. Like, I go back and watch it every once in a while, you know, to see if I can see anything else or catch a groove or anything. Other than that, you know, like I said, other than the initial, you know, knee-jerk reaction because of the short haircut, the trailer was good. There wasn't nothing bad about it.
Yeah. It was just that haircut. Like, you know, like I said, PTSD. At that point, that's what that was. It's just like, as soon as you saw the haircut, you were just like, yeah, nah, I can't rock with this.
Yeah, I admit, like I said, I admit, just like I told my sister, I agree with her, like, yo, I can't rock with this game. Why would they put this dude back in this game? I like, they gonna do that campy ass dialogue. And you're like, all, like you said, everything that I didn't like about the game was flooding back into the thing.
Yep. I mean, that happens, like, and like, you didn't even play. That's also, if they're going to release a demo, I hope that they release a demo because I can't wait to get my hands on it. But like, demos can really mess up people sometimes. Like, you didn't even play the full game. You just got the demo, and trust me, the demo is basically the game. So yeah, you wasn't missing much. If you had a problem with the demo, you'd have a problem with the whole game. To put it bluntly, you would have. So yeah, you were good.
Yeah, I don't want to harp on it, but the demo just basically left a bad taste in my mouth. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, but any case, when I sat up here and watched, I was just happy, upset, but overall happy. Like, I was just like, alright, we're back to the original style.
Well, me, I was just happy that after I got over it, I was just happy the game was back. I'm like, okay, Capcom is finally getting off their ass and making games that people want. We got, we got Devil May Cry, we got, Mega Man coming back.
Yeah.
Got the X collection coming out at the end of the month. Like, it seems like Capcom was finally, making some strides and giving people what they want instead of like trying to hunker down and go against the grain.
Yeah. I
wish fucking Konami to be that's a whole another subject.
Yeah, I don't think you're getting Konami. Like, you can't get everything. But yeah, that is a whole nother subject, though. Yeah, so, alright, so that's our thoughts on the trailer, pretty much. It was awesome, also slightly scary for some people, but it was an awesome trailer. And I love the logo. I wish that I could get a shirt like Robbie got, but whatever. Can't win them all.
I never got the shirt. I mean, I could, but it's like all the images I've seen so far haven't been very good, or at least up to my liking. Like, I'm probably gonna give it like maybe a couple weeks or a few more months before I take another look at it, because they be adding shirts like every couple of days. Hopefully, an artist on their site will do something and be something worth buying. Because honestly, that's probably gonna be like the last shirt I get this summer. It might be the last one or two shirts I get. That would definitely be one of them.
Yeah, I mean, that'll probably be, if I ever find one that fits me and actually looks good. That would probably be one of the shirts I get. But it wouldn't be for a while either way, because I'm moving, I will be moving, so, like, I can't sit. I can't, sit and spend money like that anymore. So, I can use, yep. That's what I thought. Yeah. But I personally, alright, well, sorry, I got sidetracked in my own brain. Alright, so let's talk about what are you most excited for via Devil May Cry 5?
Well, for one, I would say mostly the gameplay. I want to see what Capcom is going to do. Well, I'll say a couple things: the gameplay and the cutscenes, because Devil May Cry has had some of the most craziest action cutscenes I've ever seen. Game I mean, I'm probably sure there are others out there that are probably more so or not, but Devil May Cry is just that game. They've always been over the top. They've done things you can't even think about people doing. Like, I don't know what, back in, I guess that's 3 the most popular. Back in 3, when Dante, after you fight Virgil the first time and Dante gets mad and Uh, I think he's like running down he throws like his sword down the tower. Catches
Yeah,
like all the
yeah,
beams, like running down there at full speed, and he catches
yep.
up to his sword while it's like flaming hot. And then he
Mm-hmm.
jumps off like Superman, and freaking demon comes out of nowhere and eats him up. Like that
Yeah.
was awesome.
Yeah, it definitely does have. I like when he runs into Cerberus. Like as soon as you get into the tower, Devil May Cry 3 runs into Cerberus, and he does the little Bruce Lee time. Like I'm a huge martial arts movie fan, so when he did the little Bruce Lee thing, like the real quick punches and then wiping his nose, and he's just like, "Come on, boy, let's go." I was like, that's what's up, man. Like, you know, I, that's, oh man. I'm not gonna harp on DMC. We're gonna move past that. So, yeah. That is one of the things that I can't wait to see. Hopefully, they go over the top in here too, in Devil May Cry 5, because that would be awesome. Like,
Yeah.
I think that they are, judging by just Dante's motorcycle, because I'm fairly sure that this game takes place after Devil May Cry 2. I'm praying it takes place after Devil May Cry 2 because
yeah, it definitely looks like it. Like, I have to do some more, research on it, see if any more information has came out on it. But I can say it's a good guess to say that it does, just for the fact of how older Dante looks. But one of my questions is like, what's up with Lady and Trish? Are they going to still be around? Because from what I remember from some interviews, it's supposed to be 3 playable characters. You already know you're gonna play as Nero. Dante is a given, obviously.
yeah.
So you wonder who the 3rd person is gonna be. Like, could it be some new character? Could it be a returning character? Like, there's a whole bunch of rumors going around that it's Virgil. Some people were saying he even could be some female, like the female from Devil May Cry 2. I can't remember her name. I think it was like
Lucia. Yeah, Lucia.
Her. Like you just don't know. But the general consensus is that it's Virgil, which I mean is not a bad thing. Like I wouldn't care, but it's just like, where did he come? It brings up questions. Where did he come from? How did he come back? And how did he get a body? And everything like that.
Yeah.
Essentially, he's dead. He's quote unquote dead. He got destroyed.
Yeah.
Angela.
That is a good question. And again, that makes me question what we were talking about earlier about how the hell is he Nero's dad? Like, if it's canon. Like, I'm just like, I know that Devil May Cry 4 takes place before Devil May Cry 2. However, Devil May Cry 4 at that point then takes place after Devil May Cry 1, in which case, motherfucker's dead. So, what is going on? Like, what happened?
I don't know. Like, I honestly don't know. Like I said, it's heavily implied that he's his son. I don't know for a fact. I didn't do no research. Didn't look up anything.
Yeah.
That was like concrete saying yes, 100% that Nero's Virgil's son.
Yeah.
Could be.
Could. He could.
Not taking that away. He could be. I don't know, but going back to your question, what else? I said the gameplay, because the gameplay, besides 2, has always been very good. Even in 4, it was real good. There was a lot of things you could do. With different combinations of moves and styles, and what you could do to the enemies and everything. Story-wise, I'm not expecting a lot. If anything, I'm just expecting a lot of craziness. Like, I'm not expecting like a deep, drawn out story, because honestly, Devil May Cry has never been about that. It's just been this happens, this happens, this happens. You know, Dante and crew go through it. Craziness happens, and then they all go home at the end of the day.
Devil May Cry is essentially, like, to me, like a gothic 80s action movie. Like, that's what it feels like, you know? Like, it's just action. You have your hot girls who can take care of themselves, which is good. I'll add that in there. Action. You get maybe some semblance of a story, essentially. It's basically go here, kill demons, kill the bad guy, save the day, and go back to normal. Like, that's what it pretty much boils down to. So, which is cool. That's fine. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know? Like, it works for this game series, apparently. So... nothing's wrong with that. I think they tried to fix it in Devil May Cry 2, and arguably that is the worst one in the series next to DMC. So, like, I don't know. I mean, but yeah, I definitely think this game, Devil May Cry 5, is going to be... I don't know if it'll, like, be the best in the series, because, oops, oh shit, I didn't mean to go back there. Yeah, I don't know if it'll be the best in the series, but I'm thinking it's gonna be up there. Like I said before, I feel like the best will probably forever be Devil May Cry 3. But, I mean, it's just perfect. And yes, we know that, you know, even Devil May Cry 3 has some cheesy-ass lines in it and whatnot, but they weren't vulgar lines.
It's not even that. That's what was part of the charm about it. The lines being vulgar wasn't what turned me on.
Just turned you off.
Yeah, just turned me off to the game. Like, cussing, I don't care about that. You can cuss as a sailor. It's how they were delivered. It was how the whole scene was portrayed. It was how, you know, how they were interacting with each other. That's what made me not like it. Like, it was just stupid. Like, it was stupid in a bad way. Stupid, haha, you know, cheesy. It was stupid, retarded. It didn't make the scene any better than what it already was.
Yeah, fair point.
Like, you know, you say, you know, the cheesiness and everything.
Yeah.
That's what Dante is. He's cheesy. He slings the one-liners. He does the thing. He says stuff that's probably out of whack, but for that moment, it's like, it sounds cool. Like, it's like stupid, but like it sounds cool at that moment. Like I said, I didn't play, you know, DLC 3, so I don't know his cutscenes. I haven't watched them. Probably won't ever watch them. But, just for that time, it was bad. It was very bad too.
That's fair, man. That's fair. Like me, DMC, or no, like I said, I'm gonna stop talking about DMC. Freaking Devil May Cry 5. There's only like a few things in my checklist, you know, of like, hey, you guys do this right, and you're a solid win in my book, you know. like you said, the stuff about the story, not needing to be there. Yeah, it doesn't really need to be there. It's DMC. It's cool. That's acceptable. Some people will say we shouldn't just accept that. I'm just like, it fits for the game. That's the only thing that I'm concerned about, is how a game is supposed to be. Like, great example, Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, you can dick around in that game all you want. However, there is always a good story to all of those games. It's actually a very story-driven game that just allows you to go off the rails and complete everything however you want to complete it, you know what I mean? But Devil May Cry, it is technically story, but it's more so, hey, try out these awesome ass combinations with the sword and the gun. and that's what I want. Like, give me incentive to try to do stuff that I wouldn't normally do, you know, in that game. So that's one thing that I want. Another thing, give me some awesome villains. Like, Virgil probably is my favorite one because of how his story is. Even though we say that Devil May Cry doesn't have that deep of a story, which it doesn't, but Virgil, I like what they did with Virgil's character, which is why it pissed me off what they did with him in DMC. So yeah, if Virgil is back, because that's what it's seeming like, apparently he's back, I would like his story to go deeper. And if he is Nero's father, however that may be, I would love to see them interact, which it already seems like it happened in the trailer, because a lot of people are saying the cloaked person that flipped Nero and took his arm is Virgil. I don't know if you notice that. Yeah, I'm just like, I don't see how he would do that to his son, but maybe he's still possessed. Well, who knows?
I mean, it could be enough, but even I don't honestly. Even if it is Virgil, even if Virgil knew that was his son, I could still see him doing something like that. Especially if he thinks he's weak, because you know how much Virgil hates weakness.
True. You know what? Yeah, you're right. You're right on that one. That's a definite. He does hate weakness. Like, that is in his character though, and that's why I like his character. His character was cool to me. You know, like he was a person who, like, Dante and him could have went the same way, but obviously they went different ways. Dante became more carefree after what happened, whereas Virgil became more, I don't know, astute. I don't know how you want to put that. Like, he became, like, he was seeking power for a noble reason, but he became corrupted by said power. Like, I guess that's the best way to put it. That's why I said I like how they kind of did, you know, him story-wise, because that to me is awesome. You know, that's an awesome story. It's not awesome that it happened to him, but it's just awesome as a story, as a plot device. Like, you're seeking power to protect the ones that you love, but ultimately that power corrupts you and you become the main threat to set loved ones. But yeah, it's crazy. I know I say but a lot. Sorry about that. It's crazy that, you know, we're back to Devil May Cry 5. It just makes me so happy. It does, because I'm just like you said earlier, Capcom is doing justice to everything now. Hopefully. We won't truly know until all the games come out, but
I won't go that far, and like, because you know, Capcom still makes some questionable decisions, but they definitely done brought it back a little bit in my eye. They're not like, they're not. I don't say they're not like Konami too. Like, even then, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Konami. Yeah. That's another discussion video. Konami is just, yeah. I will say that Konami should have. You had a clear fire hit on your hands. That's all I'm saying, Konami. I don't know what more to say to you guys, but yeah, Capcom, you guys have done some shady stuff, and you guys are my favorite video game company, so no hate here, but I will freely admit you have done some shady stuff on disc DLC, not excluded, but you know, you guys are somewhat redeeming yourselves with the whole, you know, Devil May Cry 5 and RE Remake and, Mega Man coming out, even though I'm not a Mega Man person, so I know that's kind of sacrilege, I'm sorry. I was never a Mega Man person. I never got into it.
I mean, everybody's not gonna like everything. You can't be like.
Yeah. Offering demon blood. Yeah, not everybody's gonna like everything. I mean, we're talking about this game. Some people might look at it and just be like, oh, that game sounds stupid. A guy with gray hair rides a bike and he's half demon. It's just like, well, if you like The Witcher, essentially, minus the bike, it's just in old times. Like, at least that's what I got. Like, I've never played any of the Witcher games. I'm kind of tired of medieval stuff. Right. European medieval stuff. Now, you give me a samurai or a ninja game that's medieval, cool, I got you, I will get it, but I don't have enough. Shit. Oh well. Oh yeah, whatever. So that's beyond the point. And now I'm playing against Cerberus. Yep, and my favorite part. So, alright, that aside, so you're looking forward to the gameplay, you're looking forward to the cutscenes, I'm pretty much looking forward to the same. Now, what are some apprehensions? Yeah, what are some apprehensions, whatever, you have that you have seen thus far? We haven't really seen much, haven't really seen a gameplay thing, but so you're kind of grasping, but if you do have any, what's going through your mind?
I'm not sure. I guess if I worry about anything, I worry they might try to do too much or do too little. What I mean is, like, they might try to lock everything behind, like, you know, multiple upgrades, like you gotta buy this, because that's the one thing I didn't like about this. Devil May Cry 4, you kind of had to buy certain things in order to unlock the higher tier items or moves, I guess, which wasn't necessarily a bad thing. It just required some grind. Which, you know, it was never really that fun, like grinding stuff out. But
yeah.
Other than that, you know, I hope the characters, you know, play like themselves. Like, they can have some new moves, they can have new features and everything. I don't want like a carbon copy. Like, I never want that for a new game.
Yeah, of course.
The exact same thing that you know, that I played. Like, I don't want that. Like, add some new stuff.
There's a lot of people that are kind of like, you know, with certain games, because Devil May Cry technically is considered hack and slash for whatever reason. Me personally, I just consider it an action game. Like, you know, I don't know why it's gotta be hack and slash, but you know, whatever. But yeah, go ahead, continue what you were saying.
Nah, that's just it. Like, I just don't want to be carbon copying them. So, and I hope the third character, you know, plays good too. If it is Virgil, cool. You know, some new things too, some new tools to play with. If not, whoever the new character is, I hope they're just really good. Like, that's all. Not a big deal.
Yeah.
I don't really have too many apprehensions. I expect, like, I'm not gonna say like I'm extremely hyped and Capcom or whoever, you know, producing, directing the game gonna do this, gonna change the whole genre or something.
No, because they're not.
Yeah, I just expect them to do good work. I expect Devil May Cry to be Devil May Cry. That's just how I'm put it. I expect it, you know, to do Devil May Cry things.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting. Just give me Devil May Cry. That's all I want. You give me Devil May Cry, I am cool. And that's all you really need. Like, Devil May Cry will sell on its own. Like Resident Evil, it'll sell on its own. Regardless of what crappy game you could come out with, Resident Evil 6, it'll sell on its own. Okay? Don't get me wrong, gameplay Resident Evil 6, fine, whatever. Certain parts of it, okay. Yeah, screw the Chris Redfield campaign. Leon's campaign, it is the best one. But, yeah, like, I just don't... Ooh, I have enough to do that. And I have enough to do this. Yeah. Leon's camp. Wow. Okay. I'm about to save that for Resident Evil discussion later. Yeah. But so, and I've seen some some cover work for that third person. It looks like they have tattoos and whatnot. So, but they also look short. They look like a kid to me. Like, maybe not a kid, but like a teenager to me. So I don't think it's Lucian. I don't think it's anyone that we know. Put it that way. If it is someone, then it might be someone from the manga or the animes that have come out. But like Morrison, the dude who was talking in the very beginning of the trailer, he's from the anime. but obviously he does not look the same from the anime. So yeah, but Morrison's from the anime, so you never know technically who that could be, but I just don't think that's anyone that we've seen before. It damn sure don't look like Trish. Maybe you can make the argument that it looks like Lady because of the hair, but like I said, the tattoos, or it looks like tattoos to me. But yeah, the tattoos kind of make me think differently. So, but we'll find out sooner or later. It's gonna come out at some point. Just like, yeah, that's Lady. It's just like, oh well, she has a lot of tattoos now. What happened? But you know, it's not a big problem or anything. Like, people grow old and whatnot and do things. I just feel like it's gonna be somebody that we haven't seen. Hell, maybe Nero had a kid with what's her name? Curie. I don't know too many of the characters' names, so I just know like Nero, Dante, Virgil, of course. Lucia, and I don't even really know her all too well. I just remember her look.
Yeah. Well, if it is her, I expect, which I kind of doubt, but if it is her or any of the girls, Trish or Lady, I expect them to have some redesigns to that.
Yeah.
Lucia, I would expect to have a major redesign because like, she ain't been seen in God knows I don't know how long since Devil May Cry 2 came out. Trish, not so much because the game she done came out, her design's been fairly similar, with a little alterations here and there.
Yeah.
Lady's probably the only one that was I won't say dramatically different, but her outfit was definitely different from, you know, when you first met her to be up Devil May Cry 4.
Oh yeah, Devil May Cry 4. I was looking at the chick. I did not know that was Lady in Disguise for the longest time. I was just like, you are a very promiscuous woman, and then I found out it was Lady. I was just like, you willingly did that? Or that was Lady, wasn't it?
No,
that wasn't Lady.
No, that was Trish. If you talking about the black chick.
Oh, that was Trish?
Yeah,
oh my god. Yo, even still, it remains the same thing. You see, that makes it worse. I was just like, wow, Trish. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was Trish.
Oh, okay, it was Trish. Alright. I always thought that was Lady, but
yeah. 100% Trish.
Wow, Trish. Wow. Wow. That's all I can say. I was just like, damn. Alright. Surprised ain't nobody have a field day with that one.
Pretty sure there's some stuff out there.
Yeah, no. Uncertain. Oh yeah, the over the top stuff. I'm just like, I probably shouldn't have been playing my favorite one whilst I'm discussing and whatnot. Oh, nice little Easter egg though that's in the trailer when Nero rides his arm. It is basically how Dante rode the rocket that Lady fired at him just now. But yeah, I don't know, like, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to combos and whatnot. I just hope so they're moving away from the anime aspect a little bit, hence why you were so like, hold up, is that Dante? Because that game moved away from the anime aspect of how the characters look, because this is clearly anime to me, like the character designs and whatnot. So yeah, I can understand when you first saw the trailer and you were just like, that's Dante. What are they doing? Like, I can understand that, because they're taking doing that legitimate what do I want to say, they're making it more realistic, I guess, to put it in a certain way, I'm assuming. But even still with that, it's just like, you know, I just don't give me something, don't make the trailer so good and then the game come out. And Capcom's not the only company that's done this. Every video game company has done this to some extent at some point in time in their video game careers. But just don't give me a kick-ass trailer and then give me a bullshit-ass game. That's all. Right. That's all. Like, that's my number one worry with any game. Not the graphics, not, you know, DLC, not, because I rarely get DLC unless I really love the game anyway. But not the graphics, not the DLC, not the loot boxes. Like I said, I barely get DLC. I don't worry about loot boxes. Yeah, I just give me a good game. Don't give me a trailer that is awesome. Same thing for movies. Don't give me a trailer that is awesome and then I watch it or I play it and it's ass. Okay? I don't want that. That's my only true fear for Devil May Cry. It's just I'm hype about it, which I probably should maybe temper my expectations, but like I said, now it's back to the main Devil May Cry, which I loved the main Devil May Cry. DMC, like I said, for me was okay, but the main Devil May Cry, I actually do love it, even though I haven't beaten 2 or 4 yet. But whatever. Like, I just wish that they would continue to do that series instead of, like, if they decide, okay, we did Devil May Cry 5, and this is kind of a tangent, and I apologize for this, viewers. We did Devil May Cry 5. Now we're going to go back to DMC and try to make, like, just stay with the main series. Like, Resident Evil did the same thing when they did Resident Evil Survivor, Resident Evil Survivor 2, and Code Veronica, and all that stuff. I'm just like, stick to the main game. You don't need to do all these extra spin-off games, or what's the one that you told me not to play? You bought it and you told me just no. Don't skip it.
Operation Raccoon.
Yeah. Mind you, okay, viewers, Resident Evil is my favorite video game franchise ever. Alright? And I have played every single one of them, with the exception of Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City, because my cousin warned me off of it so bad. Alright, he said, I believe I'm quoting you on this one, he literally said, I wouldn't buy it if it was in the $5 bargain bin. Like it was bad. Like, I was just like, damn.
It was. Like, I was not exaggerating. That was a terrible game. The multiplayer was terrible. The story was terrible. The gameplay was terrible. It was not fun at all in the least bit. the zombies, you know, they. I don't know where to begin.
All right, well,
it was just bad. The ending didn't really matter because basically the quote unquote, I think it was 4 main characters or 5 main characters. They all basically had the same ending. Like it didn't matter who you beat it with. It just the only thing that mattered was what characters you beat it with. It was like the game was just stupid. It was not worth it. Not worth the $60 price tag. And like I told you before, the only saving grace I got from that is that I hurry up and beat that game within the week, took it back to GameStop and traded it in for the Devil May Cry collection when it first came out. The first time it came out.
Oh, shit.
Because it just so happened that Devil May Cry collection came out the same week as that game. And I was going to buy both of them, but I was like, you know what, let me buy Resident Evil first, because Resident Evil, you know, is generally a good game. That game, hell, man. That was terrible.
No. So, yeah, I dodged a bullet, so thank you for that, Robbie. But, damn, I can't get to that yet. That's right. But yeah, so Resident Evil aside, because this is about Devil May Cry, we thinking about it, you know, it's kind of cool that, you know, stuff from the past is kind of getting revamped, you know what I mean? So
Right.
that's essentially why I'm ultimately always going to be happy that the Devil May Cry is coming out, Resident Evil 2 is coming out, and also gives me hope for Resident Evil 3. But yeah, so, alright, closing, basically, are you excited for it, or are you, like, what's the word, hopefully, or something optimistic? It's something that's basically like you're excited, but you're also skeptical, kinda.
I mean, yeah, like I'm definitely excited for the game. I would say I'm cautiously optimistic.
Thank you. That's what I was looking for. I don't know why it's so hard.
I'm a little hyped for the game, but at the same time, I'm not going to get overly hyped. Like, oh, you know, this game's going to be a game of the year, blah blah blah. If it is, that'd be a great surprise. I more or less expect it to be a solid game. Like I expected, you know, like I said, I expect it to be Devil May Cry. Other than that, you know, just hoping that, you know, the game do what it gotta do.
That's all you can hope for. The game just has to essentially play good. Yeah, like, you know, I ain't expecting, and no one should expect, you know, yeah, this is gonna be some, you know, oh my god, it's gonna change the way that we think of video games. Not from Devil May Cry. Not from Devil May Cry. And I do hate it when people do stuff like that, you know, with video games, with anything really. Like, oh my god, this thing's gonna make you freaking, you know, change the way that you live your life. Like, I'm just like, it's a movie or it's a game. Nah, bro. Right. Nah, you going too far. Like, I mean, you know how hype I am about Resident Evil 2, and even still, like, yeah, the people have said, looking at you, little sis, people have said, yeah, man, you're on Resident Evil's jockstrap, and I freely admitted to, there is no shame on that one. I was just like, I saw that game, I've been waiting for that game ever since, like, 2013. I have a right. This is 5 years.
I mean, it's one of your favorite franchises. There's nothing wrong with, you know, being hyped for one of your favorite franchises.
Yeah.
Look, people will say that all the time. You know, you're shilling, or you're on such and such game jockstrap, or you know, you're a fanboy of this game. Yeah, I'm a fan because that's my favorite series.
Yeah.
It's like I tell people, I told you know people whenever I talk about video games, I told fam, you know, Final Fantasy Tactics is my favorite game of all time. Like, well, even more than Disgaea, and you know how many hours I put in Disgaea. But that was my favorite game. If they was to make a brand new Tactics game, like just announce it, like we'll make a brand new Tactics game, and they like, but it's going to take time away from 7, which they wouldn't do that because, you know, all the shit they would get for that. This is say, you know, hypothetically they say they did. I would not care. You know why? Because Tactics is my fucking favorite game. And yes, I am on Tactics jockstrap, or whatever you want to call it. I love that fucking game. I played through that game multiple times, more times than I can count. And I did everything there was to do in that game and more. I played that game so much, I had to start making up challenges just to get me through that game, so it didn't become boring for me. Like I played the hard mode mod, which was pretty good, mind you. You know, I played it with, you know, with cheat codes. I done played it every way under the sun you could think of. Like, and probably the only way I haven't played was like the PvP mod that they made, you know, a while ago. But other than that, I play that game all the time. Like, you can't tell me that ain't a good game. You can't tell me that's not my favorite game. You can't tell me. So yeah. I totally understand. So like to hell with people like you're not buying my games. If you're buying my games, then maybe you'll have an opinion.
She honestly, and little sis, you know that we all love you and whatnot. She was just saying it because I was talking about a lot at work to the point of annoyance. I will freely admit it. Like I was going in, man. I was just like, oh, I was so hyped. I was trying to get everybody to watch the trailer who even plays games at my job. I was just like, yo, check this shit out. You need to check this out. This is mandatory.
You want your friends and people to enjoy what you enjoy. It's only natural. Like you want people to share in that experience. Because you're going a little overboard. Probably. Because you're scared of that a bit, maybe. But that shouldn't take away from the fact that, you know, you're hype about it. Like, it's fucking human nature. You're supposed to get happy about things. Like, if that's something that you like, you happy about it.
Yeah, this is true.
They came out with a Tactics, Secret of Mana. Hell, they even announced a new Disgaea game. They probably won't, at least until the next console comes out. But any of those games, I'm 100% down for those games. Day one buy, or every single one of them.
Hell yeah. Like me, that I freely admit, it's just like, look, as soon as Final Fantasy 7 even comes out, and I never beat that game either, but I will play it now. I'm not gonna lie, certain games I cannot play anymore going back to those graphics. Like, I freely admit.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I was just talking to my sister, you know, earlier in the day. I was like, it's hard playing some of the old school PS games because them polygons are fucking hideous. Like,
yep.
They're very hard to look at.
Yeah.
Can you play them and get past them? Yeah, but it might just the visual aspect might just bother you too much that you just can't really enjoy the game like that.
Yep.
Like it's different for you. That's just why. Like it's just a visual thing. Like me, I've already played it and beaten it multiple times too, just like Final Fantasy Tactics. So I don't care as much. Does it bother me now? A little bit, but not to the point where I'm like I'm not going to play it again.
Right. I mean, yeah, like, you know, I'll still sit and play certain games, especially if I know that, like, okay, I might never see, like, if they ever put, we are way past the Devil May Cry point. Essentially, me and Robbie both are getting it. It looks awesome. We're happy about it, but we'll talk a little longer about something that doesn't have to do with Devil May Cry, and then we'll end this stream. Thank you guys for watching, too, by the way. But yeah, so, perfect example, Dino Crisis. I love Dino Crisis. I don't think they're ever going to make a remake of that, or a remake of that. So I have no choice but to play the old PlayStation 1, the old PlayStation 1 games of Dino Crisis and Dino Crisis 2. Certain games you just ain't going to get a remake for, either because the company no longer exists, or the company doesn't think that it's a good enough IP to redo, you know what I mean? However, one game that I do have hope for in Capcom, if you actually watch this, please, for the love of God, do it. Onimusha. I would love Onimusha to come back.
I'm surprised they haven't done that yet. Like, that's it. I played the first two. I enjoyed them a lot. I played a small part of the third one, but I never finished it for whatever reason. I think I borrowed it from somebody, or maybe I rented it. I can't really remember. But yeah, that's definitely a good series to bring back and play.
Hell yeah, like Onimusha. Oh my god, Onimusha. Yeah, so man. And I played all four of them.
Oh yeah, it was a fourth one. I think I kind of played that one. I only remember it because I think he had a girl with him.
Yeah.
And she had like a Street Fighter Cammy outfit that I kind of remember. And that's about it. The fourth one.
Yeah, like
I think it was like a lot of them. But yeah, that's definitely something I would definitely welcome if they decided to, reboot that series.
I'm sure that there are more fans out there who are just like that. Matter of fact, another game series that me personally, I just want to play is, well, not that I just want to play it. I mean, I can play whatever. But, what is it? I actually tweeted them on Twitter about this too, like a week or two ago. Of course, they didn't answer me. Square. It was a game by Square. Parasite Eve. Yes. I literally was just like, with all these remakes and stuff coming out, and reboots, remakes, whatever, where y'all at with Parasite Eve? And I literally tweeted that to Square. Or Square Enix or whatever. Like, it's just like, yeah, where y'all at?
Probably nowhere. That's probably nowhere. Not even in the back of their minds.
Probably not.
Nowhere on the radar whatsoever.
I know, yeah. they're probably just like, what the hell game is this guy talking about? Like,
they probably like, the way they see it, there ain't enough demand for it.
Fair enough.
There's really no reason to reboot it. It's just like, you know, as much as some people want to believe, you know, companies listen to their fans and everything, which I guess they do to a certain extent, but at the end of the day, they still got to make a profit. And even if your favorite game comes back and it doesn't make any money, then that's, you know, that's bad. And there's no chance for, you know, DLC, sequels, or any type of if they don't think it'll make any money when it comes back. Yeah, it might make a couple of dollars, and yeah, it might make you happy. It's not gonna make them happy.
Yeah, true. I mean, I just say that Parasite Eve would be good. And you know what? Screw. We might have to make another discussion video about what games we want remade or what would be cool to come back. But yeah.
Way off.
Yeah, we're way off topic, but I'll close out by saying this. I think that it would be cool if that particular game came back with the graphics that we have now. That's where I'm coming from. Like, you can take the gameplay, well, you have to update the gameplay, of course, like they had to do with Resident Evil 2. You have to update the gameplay, but the monsters and the graphics and everything, keep the music that was in that game, because the music was awesome. But yeah, all of that, and you know, you update what you need to update, it'd be awesome. Like, you wouldn't fail, you know? So that'll be my closing statement about remakes of games and stuff. Fighting the worm thing in the tunnel. Yeah, so, but in any case, basically, I guess I'll beat this guy, and then, you know, we can, we'll go off the air, but yeah, so, closing statements, Robbie. How you feel?
I guess just like I've been saying, I just hope the game is good. I hope it's worth the time. I hope it's worth the wait, and I just hope there's no shenanigans with it. That's all. I just want it to be a solid game. If there's anything more than that, is a bonus. That's all I'm looking at.
Yeah, exactly. That's the same way. That's what you gotta be, actually. Like, I don't foresee it being, you know, like, oh my god, it was so freaking... I'm gonna keep saying this because I feel like when people see certain things, they're just like, yeah, this shit's gonna be the greatest thing ever. It's gonna surpass every single, like, video game record.
I don't expect that at all, nor do I think it's going to do that. If it does, you know, props to it, but I don't expect that at all. Frankly, I know they're shooting for a good game, but Devil May Cry has never been about, you know, trying to break boundaries, or create new frontiers, or some nonsense like that. It's just always been a good, solid franchise. Besides a couple kinks here and there. But like I said, just hoping for a solid game overall.
Yeah.
And you know, when it comes out in what 2019, which actually isn't that far off when you think about it, but yeah, you know, it'll be here before we know it, and then we there to judge it for ourselves.
Yep.
I guess one thing I will say, you know, it'll probably be my last thing I say. I know how the internet likes to spoil a lot of shit, so I don't know if I'm gonna follow I'm not gonna follow the game too much, because people, I realize, you know, that some people's jobs or, you know, leaks happen and stuff like that. I want to know about the game, but I don't want to know a whole lot about the game. I guess probably the only thing I probably would want to know is who is the third playable character, and and how is the gameplay is going to be. Like the story, don't care about. Don't need to tell me. The bosses, don't care about. Don't need to tell me. The special abilities, don't care about. Don't need to tell me. I don't need to know none of that stuff. And I know as the game comes closer and closer to release, that's what's going to happen, because people love to spoil the shit out of games. So yeah, that's my last thought.
I mean, boss wise, I am interested to seeing what that do with the eyes is, like the demon with all the eyes and stuff.
Yeah.
I am interested in seeing that. Everything else, I'm kind of like, you know, it's Devil May Cry. Like, I'm not expecting anything but Devil May Cry, and this looks like Devil May Cry, not DMC, just straight up Devil May Cry. So, I mean, that's my only real thing about it is I want cool villains. I want, you know, great stuff and whatnot, but I'm understandably hesitant on being like, you know, holy shit, man, this is it, this is the definitive, even though I do want it to be the definitive, but I know that it won't be necessarily, you know what I mean? So I'm just kind of like, you know, hey, I'm going to get this game. I'm definitely going to get this game, regardless of what, you know, is said about it. I don't even want a demo. Let me put it that way. I actually don't want a demo of the game. I want to experience it as soon as it comes out, you know? Like, just give me that. I don't even want a demo anymore, because demos can essentially ruin a lot of stuff for you sometimes. I know some people are just like, oh, but that's what you get demos for, you know. You get them to you know, experience the gameplay and all that stuff. It's just like, yeah, I don't need to experience it that much. Like, again, it's a Devil May Cry game. I'm fairly sure of what the gameplay is going to be. Like, I'm not expecting, you know, all of a sudden there's a cover-based mechanic like they did with Resident Evil. I'm not expecting that. Like, oh yeah, this time you can make Dante crouch behind a pillar. Why the fuck? Why? Why? This is not Devil May Cry, if that's the case.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm hoping, you know, no unnecessary shenanigans or needless mechanics like that, like stuff that just don't belong in. And these games like Devil May Cry, that stuff just doesn't belong there. It's an action game. You know, you don't need a cover. Like, what? A cover mechanic? That would be so fucking out of place.
Yeah. Damn it. I remember how stupid I hated this villain, the worm thing in Devil May Cry 3. The second boss, essentially.
Oh yeah, that worm boss.
Yeah, Yep. But yeah, so essentially that's all that we want, you know. A return to the Devil May Cry that we know and love. And nothing too stupid and misplaced. Like, don't put in a cover mechanic, because Dante doesn't need that. Not even Nero needs that. And just generally don't bring back Dante. Please don't bring back Dante. Don't make him anything. Don't make Nero like that. Don't make Dante like that. I mean, you already kind of got the look for Nero. Damn it, I messed up. You already got the look for that. But I mean, shit, I kept getting shot. Yeah, that's it. It's a simple thing. It is very simple. Devil May Cry is a very simple game, now that I think about it. Oh god, finally. I'm about to kill him. Thank god. Alright, he's dead. Took long enough.
Yeah, you was fighting him for quite a while.
I was. It's just like, god. It was like the auto aim didn't help, for one. Because, I will say, if they kind of fix, like, how auto aiming works in that game, I'd appreciate it. Because auto aiming here kind of, with certain enemies anyway, it sucks. It sucks. I'll just say that much. Oh, we get a cutscene. Alright, so after this cutscene, that'll be the end of the stream. But, yeah. Closing statements by Robbie and closing statements by me. We really are looking forward to this game, but we are cautiously optimistic. Is that safe to say, Robbie?
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up.
Yeah. So, with that being said, we thank you guys for joining us and whatnot, and leave in the comments below, what are you looking forward to in Devil May Cry 5? You know, Dante's return, Virgil's return, Nero's return, the fact that it's not DMC. What are you most looking forward to? The cheesy liners or whatever? Just put it down in the comments below. And DMC, steamy stylish, yeah, DMC 5 is gonna be awesome. Shut up. Yeah, I mean, we hope that it's gonna be awesome, but you never know until the game comes out and you play it. That's the whole thing. I mean, there's no need for hostility. I mean, we're going to buy the game either way. We just hope that it's not trash. This does happen sometimes. Perfect example. Yeah, I'm always gonna say it. Gearbox, Aliens, Colonial Marines. I am always going to bring that up. Fuck Gearbox. Yes, I am. Because fuck Gearbox off of that. So, yeah. But bottom line is, it has been 10 years though. I don't give a damn. That shit's still fresh in my mind. Damn. Yeah, so, like, yeah. Like,
course, Devil May Cry 5 is gonna be awesome. Nobody's not saying that. But
yeah.
you can't be fucking blinded by hype either. Cause shit, Capcom does fuck shit up. In case you haven't been watching the last, decade or so.
They do. They do tend to fuck shit up. 10 years since Devil May Cry 4?
Yeah, it's been that long since Devil May Cry 4. Like, I fully expect Capcom to redeem themselves, and I expect the game, like I'm saying, I know you said final thoughts and everything, but I'm saying,
yeah, it's okay.
I expect the game to be solid.
Yeah.
But I'm also cautious because Capcom does Capcom things with the damn shenanigans. And they might add unnecessary shit, just like you said. They damn sure better not put no cover system in the game. But
nah, that was just
all fired up on a tangent.
Nah, that was just a joke. Like, if they ever put a cover system into Devil May Cry, I forever forsake Capcom at that point. Even with Resident Evil, no. If I ever see, oh yeah, at like E3 in 2020 or whatever, oh yeah, Devil May Cry 6. This time we'll have a cover system. It was just like, oh my god, Robbie, we called it.
They won't do no dumb shit like that. You got Red Queen and Robotic. I mean, yeah. I hope they give Nero some more devil arms. I mean, it would be nice besides Red Queen and his arm. He could use another weapon, but that's just me personally. If he doesn't get one, that's fine too. I know his arm's gonna have variations to him and everything, so I guess that's gonna be something.
Yeah. I mean, you could talk about all the different styles. I know that Trickster's going to be in there. I know that Devilbringer is going to be in there. Some online mechanics as well. Like, leader. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think about that? I mean, I guess.
I mean, it doesn't make a difference to me. In Devil May Cry 4, they had leaderboards, but that was just more or less for how fast you could beat the stage. I mean, if they on there, cool. If they not, that's fine too.
Yeah, I never like, as long as they don't do. I mean, Mercenaries is fun sometimes, but I don't know. Like, I'm looking at, Resident Evil, Devil May Cry. I'm looking at them both. It's just like, these were single player games. Let's keep them that way, Like, I don't even need leaderboards. Like, I don't need to be in competition with anybody, because even if I am, that clearly you just saw I got a C on the third or the second boss. I suck. So there's no point in a leaderboard for me. Other people might like it, but I don't know. Me, I don't need it. So if they have it, cool. If they don't, cool as well.
Well, I think Bayonetta had like some co-op online stuff, if I remember right. So it's possible they could add that. Other than that, I don't really know what else they could do online. I mean, it would be cool, I guess, if you could like do co-op and you'd be like playing as Nero and Dante at the same time, and whoever the third person is. But you just have to see how they'll do it. If they just decide to do anything online.
I mean, at that point, I feel like it would turn Devil May Cry into like Dynasty Warriors at that point. It just throw waves of demons at. You know what? I'll take that. If they put in like an online feature, I would take like an arena mode. I guess it would be. I don't know, a survivor thing. What would that be? Yeah, Survivor. Yeah, I'll take that. But And like I said, I'll take the leaderboard. I just don't care for leaderboards. That's cool. And Steamy Stylish, you get S most of the time. Good for you. Good for you. I don't even mean that as condescending either. I legitimately mean good for you. That's good, because this stuff is hard to get an S in, as far as I'm concerned. Like, if I get an S, there is something wrong, or I had a very, very good day. Okay? That's what that is. So, I normally range from A, B, or C, sometimes a D. But, yeah, that's it. I hardly ever get an S in anything. Except for DOA 5 last round. I got an S once. I lost it. yeah, I lost it, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. I at least got there. But yeah, so DMC is harder to get. Oh, DMC 3 is harder to get. Yeah, yeah, I'm sure it is. But alright, we've gone on talking for a while. See Me Stylish, thank you for coming in and checking us out. And, you know, if you like what you heard and whatnot, we don't just talk about DMC. That's just what we were talking about today. You know, come back, man. Like, we'd love to have you again. If you know, want to subscribe to the channel or whatever, leave a like. It'd be cool. So, yeah, thanks for joining us. Like we said, we're cautiously optimistic about Devil May Cry because we know that stuff can go wrong, even though it should be easy to do, essentially. But we know that stuff can go wrong. Looking at you, Gearbox. So, yeah. That's all. So it's definitely a buy from me. I think Robbie, is it a buy from you? Yeah, it's a buy.
One buy. It's not even a question.
Yeah. All right. So definitely, basically 2 thumbs up. We're definitely getting it. We hope that you guys get it at home. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys next time. All right. Peace.